The Eurovision Song Contest 1990 was the 35th edition of the annual Eurovision Song Contest. It was held in Zagreb, Croatia, Yugoslavia on 5 May 1990. The presenters were Helga Vlahović, Bruno Buck and Oliver Malakar. It was the first Eurovision Song Contest held in the Balkans, in a communist or socialist state, in a Slavic language-speaking country and in a non-aligned movement member. Toto Cutino was the winner of this contest with his own composition, Ensimi. 1992. This was the second victory for Italy, the first one having been Non Holita, performed by Giulio Cinquetti in 1964. Cutino was aged 46 years and 302 days at the time of his victory, making him the oldest winner of the contest to date, the first to be aged in their 40s since 1958. He held the record until 2001. The lyrics of several entries celebrated the revolution and democratization that had occurred in Central and Eastern Europe in the preceding months, focusing especially on the fall of the Berlin Wall in November 1989, such as in the Norwegian and Austrian entries. However, the winning song was an even more sweeping evocation of European unity, in anticipation of the completion of the European single market, due at the end of 1992. As of 2021, the 1990 contest was the last time that the 5 countries that would later be known as the Big Five, Italy, France, Spain, the United Kingdom and Germany, all placed in the top 10. Malta had wished to return to the contest for the first time in 15 years. But Eurovision rules prevented them from returning due to a maximum of 22 entries allowed to compete, a rule which has since been removed. A national final was held in Malta, which was won by Mary Rose Malier with Our Little World of Yesterday. There was a slightly uncomfortable beginning to the rehearsal week when, offended by press comments concerning their ages, the 2 presenters quit the show. They were briefly replaced by Renée Medvešek and Dubravka Markovic, who were much younger, but the misunderstandings were eventually allayed and Bruno Buck and Malakar returned to the contest. Zagreb, the capital of Croatia, was the second largest city in Yugoslavia. Vatroslav Lisinski Concert Hall was chosen to host the contest. The Concert Hall and Convention Center is named after Vatroslav Lisinski, a 19th-century Croatian composer. The building has a big hall with 1,841 seats and a small hall with 305 seats. In order to host the 1990 contest, the venue underwent its first major renovation in 1989. In 1992, the hall's copper roof cover was completely replaced. Further reconstruction and redecoration work was done in 1999 and 2009. The Eurovision Song Contest 1990 was the first to implement an age rule. The European Broadcasting Union were forced to bring in a restriction rule after criticism arose over the ages of 2 performers at 1989 contest, being just 11 and 12 years old. From 1990, no artist under the age of 16 on the day of the contest could perform on stage. This rule meant that the record for the youngest ever winner at Eurovision could never be broken, as Sandra Kim, who won for Belgium at the 1986 competition, was just 13 years old. A notorious mishap occurred at the start of the first song, when a noticeably long delay caused by problems with the backing track was followed by the Spanish singers Azuka Moreno missing their cue. They walked off the stage in barely concealed annoyance and the audience was left in confusion for a moment, but the song was then restarted without any further problems from a musical perspective. Both Spain's Bandido and France's White and Black Blues can be said to be the first entries to signal a new trend at Eurovision, with both songs fusing contemporary dance music with ethnic influences from flamenco and calypso respectively. The 1990 contest was the first to feature an official mascot, Eurocat, created by Josko Marusic. This mischievous purple cat popped up during the postcards of each of the 22 entries, which also included travelogues of the country about to perform, in conjunction with the European Year of Tourism 1990. Below is a summary of all 12 points in the final, in addition to the participating countries. Host Helga Brunobak mentioned several countries as among the non-participants broadcasting the contest. However, no information is known about which broadcasters showed the contest and who, if anyone, provided commentary for each. Some participating countries did not provide radio broadcasts for the event. The ones who did are listed below.